Going on, everybody? Hope y'all are having a good one. Well, I'm gonna have to cut my big reveal pretty short here. We had some unexpected snow. Knew he was gonna get a little bit, but this is too much for what I wanted to do here, especially for a test drive. So I'm not gonna go into every little detail here. I guess this will be more of a sneak peek than anything else. And then once the conditions get a little better, then I'll go out and give this thing a proper test drive. But with everything that I've done and the way I've done some of it temporarily, I don't want to go beating the snot out of this thing on maiden voyage when I know that there's some very obvious weak points that are going to get addressed, but need more supplies. So for right now, basically all I did was convert this SCX6 Honcho to rear steer. Right now it's got just a cheap, very budget 5th scale Power Hobby servo in it. I don't know how far in depth to go here because I've still got some things that need changing. But basically, you can either go the route of big money and have things go a lot easier, or you can go the budget route and there's going to be some headaches and a little bit of fabrication along the way. So I went the cheap way for now, and then as things break or wear out, or I just get the money, then I will upgrade along the way. Eventually I definitely want to get better servos, front and rear, because these things are pretty weak. And then the link setup, I actually had to make my own rear upper links. I think I may have a picture of that. Just because the pumpkin on the stock rear axle is centered and the front axle housing is off center, so I was having some issues with the upper links hitting the rear drive shaft. So I had to make my own double bent links to get that clearance. I had to heat up and rebend a couple of the tubes on the bed, and then cut that little side plate out for tire clearance. It still rubs just a tiny little bit when you're at full flex and turning, but not any worse than the front does. I did go ahead and kind of finish the border out on the bed, and I cut the driver's window out so you can actually see my driver a little better. But yeah, I will go over the entire process at a later date, but I just finished this up last night, finally, after a couple weeks of battling parts and waiting on deliveries and more parts that you just don't see. When you're planning a project like this, you can't really plan on every little thing and have it all ready. So I've come to the point, I think 3 or 4 times, where I thought, yeah, as soon as this one part comes in, I'll slap the rest of it together and she'll be good to go. And then you get that part, start putting it together, and you get to the next step and, oh shit, I need a bolt or something along those lines. 10th scale stuff, I've got extra hardware and bits and bobs for days. I could build until my hands fell off, but I don't have extra bolts and nuts and other hardware and bits and bobs for 6th scale. So there was twice where I was literally getting held back by just 1 or 2 bolts each time. So it was a roller coaster of emotions, but it is functional. I'm super stoked about it, but yet another roadblock in this whole journey. We've got a good 5 or so inches of snow, and then the worst part about up here is for me to get to my crawler course up in the pit. It's drifted up all the way across that whole pasture out there, so literally, I'm driving through spots, or I would be driving through spots where the snow is like taller than the hood of this truck, and that's just not doable. So another bummer, but it is what it is. I got this thing out, ran it around what little bit that I could. I don't want to go full send on this thing just yet. Like I said, I've got a few things that need addressing, but for now, I'm happy. It steers on both ends. I don't have any extra unusual noises. Everything seems to be flowing smoothly, and the reason I'm posted up here in the barn is because it is windy as shit, and yeah, no good for iPhone microphones. But I think I'm gonna call it. There's no reason to just beat around in the snow with this thing any more than I already have. It works for now, so we'll get back to this once the snow melts, and then I'll go through everything in more detail. So for anybody who was as excited about this as I was, sorry, you're on this shit ride with me. It's going to be a little bit longer, and it looks like after it gets done snowing, all next week is like single digit lows, and it's not going to get above like 17 or 18 degrees. So this snow is not going anywhere anytime soon. So I'm going to start on another project that I've been wanting to get going on. I've only got about 4 or 5 of them that need done, but the next one we're going to get on is the Rekka. So anyways, hope you enjoyed what little bit of a sneak peek I've got for you here. Sorry it wasn't more, but it is what it is. That's life. So, hope y'all have a good one. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.
Trucks in the frost, tires digging deep, screaming ninjas loud, can't find sleep. 4-wheel steer, SCX6 running wild, trying to do the powder like a feral child. Fuck the snow, machine won't slow. DRZ, RC, rage on the go. 5-finger death punch, slamming hard. 4, 5, 6 projects, stars in the yard. Cold bite, sharp breath turns to mist. Throttle down, resist the twist. Winter's grip won't break the fight. RC trucks power through the night. Fuck the snow, machine won't slow. DRZ, RC, rage on the go. 5-finger death punch. Steep inclines challenge me. Camera rolls to catch the scene. DRZ, RC on your screen. Living dreams were wild.